I was thinking about this situation. Like I know about everything, but I just want to do what God wanted me to do. I know about the movie. I know about all this stuff, the mirror projection, all this stuff. But I didn't care about none of that because I was more skeptical of the fact that God even wanted me in the situation. And I wasn't worried about it. Not for me, no. I was worried about it because maybe it was a devil movie. Maybe it was a hell movie, bro. And it's like everybody who participated, because I'm hearing these people, cause my flame, we are very much so connected. We don't deal with each other. We don't even know each other. Seen her a couple weeks. That's it, right? I don't know like that, but we are connected. We are flame. And it's like certain people be entering in her float. In her, she ain't gotta be around you. I know, because some of y'all ain't even in this country. I'm telling you, it's been people from Africa, France, Europe, Rome. I mean, the list goes on. And it's like, and they enter in her. At first, I thought they actually had to deal with her, but then I started listening. I was like, they ain't got to deal with this girl. They actually just going on. They actually just entering into her float, just like I said on my other stuff, bro. So I know I ain't tripping, but I asked God about it. He said, I think it's part of that purgatory thing, that dark night of the soul thing. That's why I can see stuff in the spiritual like I see it. And I be trying, that's why I would whoa and tell everybody, whoa, slow down. Because this situation, cause they got like this mirror thing. Listen to this, y'all. Check this out. I'm gonna tell y'all something, cause y'all know I don't know, right? They hid all this from me. They unalive, try to get money in my name. I even know the guy who unalived me. The name of the person who actually made it possible. Supposed to have been, I think he supposed to have been a friend of the family. See what I'm saying? But it was a lot more people involved, but in close proximity, I know somebody. But then listen to this. So we've been studying this tool, this object, this instrument, this relic or whatever. Well, it's like a mirror projection, right? So this thing mirror projects. It's like a printer, almost. It's like a printer, and it projects and mirror something. Your base, your wall, your lid, your elbow, and your middle. And literally, I think they sold the device. Y'all. They wasn't supposed to sell this device. And I think they sold it to somebody in Africa or something like that. But I could be wrong on that, because I just heard the name Africa around the same time I was listening to this. But check this out. You put somebody through this horrible movie, God-forsaken nightmare, make Freddy Krueger look like who done it, who did it, and why. Make Freddy look like a simple-minded individual. I'm telling you, this movie was, my God, created by Prometheus itself. So, so where we going with this? Where I'm going with this? I ain't really going nowhere. I just want to tell y'all this. I want to tell y'all something that's mind-blowing, because I'm really throwing hints to the people who was involved in this that know for a fact I don't know nothing about this. I want to show you how closely involved God and Jesus is. This little printer thing, or whatever this thing is, Jesus itself, if I'm not mistaken, had to go remake it. Had to go remake it. had to go remake it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? So it's almost like we getting to the bottom of it. Now I ain't worried. This is not no like this thing. It's just a tool. I think what it is that it's like once you detach from the individual that's so long, your body go back to normal. But they got a device that actually, this is what I wanted to know. This is what I was looking for. I was like, what is going? I'm sure they can make a lot of these tools, these instruments. But I just noticed. So how do we know? How do you not know that other people ain't doing it? You know they doing it. 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 And that's the problem. So you just it's just something to think about. So it's like you gotta get your energy away from these people. But it's deeper than that though, y'all. These people doing magic, black magic, to the point where they can eat your skin, eat your just what I mean by eat your skin, I'm talking about they doing such black magic they can just take stuff from you. Maybe it's when they unalive you, maybe that's only possible if they unalive you, but I don't think so. I think the same relic, the same tool that they were using on my forest, I think you can create a tool to do different parts of the body. Cause I swear I heard somebody say it's one for the brain too. If it's one for the brain, it's one for every part of the body. So people be like, I don't know why he talking about this. This is why I'm talking about it. This stuff need to be talked about because we need to get to a solution. We need to get to the root of the problem. We need to heal this. This is why I'm talking about, because this is detrimental. This is awful. You know how many people lost lives? You know how many people lost families? You know how many flames and twins been renavigated because of this trash, this garbage? And these people stuck in this situation, bro. These people in this, I call it the hell theater. I'm sitting here wondering where my people at, why we ain't out mingling with each other, why we ain't, I'm thinking everybody on social media. Yeah, they on social media, but they not on social media. They on something that got them possessed. Probably dark media. It's gotta be rectified. If we can't get these instruments from these people, we gonna have to figure out how to create one to intercept that one. Cause you gotta think of how many people they done made this kind of instrument on and put this stuff on these people's bodies. Cause it ain't just for men, it's for women too. I'm just not sure exactly. I should go find out though. But I think it got something to do with giving women like certain illnesses in their gardens. And it almost make you think that your partner gave it to you, but sometimes, I don't know though. I don't know, let me hurt. You never know. I just know, I've been, trying to figure, I've been so focused on the male part, I really ain't had a chance to look into the female version of it. But they got one for both parts. And y'all out there playing with these games, bro, I'm telling you, it's just like a Ouija board. It opened up realms because the garden and the forest reason why the doctors can only do so much in those departments, because the gardens and the forests are mostly ran by spiritual physicians. That's why the garden that you deal with can affect the forest greatly, and the forest and the forest can affect the garden greatly, especially when you're dealing with twins and flames. It's like their DNA are coded to each other. I could teach y'all. Let me show y'all. Go out there. Don't go try this. Don't take a word for it. Just go out here and study. Yeah, I'm in this bottle, but I'm in the bottle. But go out there and find some lovers, because they are out there that marry to a lover that's probably got something, illness that you can catch, but they ain't catching it. And I can almost guarantee you the reason why that person ain't catching the illness from the lover is because they flames are twins. It's the same DNA. It's a possibility that you can't get the same DNA, the same disease twice. So that's that's something spiritual we need to look into, but don't take my word for it. Look, take it with a grain of salt. If that. But either way it go, y'all, these relics, that's what I'm talking about. And then I realized, I'm asking God, well, how can you heal? How can you heal from such a situation? The whole group, it's like the whole group that deal with each other are genetically possessed somehow. And they can alter everything around you, inside you, and on you. It's like you gotta detach from everybody. And that's why the older people always say you gotta leave them alone, or you are what you flock with. This is beautiful stuff. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt if that, but this is beautiful stuff. That's why I was interested and intrigued with it. People keep saying, ain't no way I would have put it. Yeah, you did put it out. Let me tell y'all something out there. Y'all silly, because the ones that's saying that, you the one that put me out to make money. How you gonna make money off on me? How you gonna make money off of my humiliation if you wasn't putting me out? So it's a good thing I blow the whistle on what you were doing secretly. Because you know what that does to people? People look at you funny when you come out. People don't want to deal with you when you do things secretly like that to somebody's life. You belittle somebody's life. Like I said, y'all took my life, and like a pillow with feathers, you cut the pillow open and you dump all the feathers all over the road and then try to go put the feathers back in the pillow. You can't do it. Y'all destroyed my life and then gave my life to people that wasn't even fit to be in it. You try to literally give my light to demons, you might as well say. And they up next, y'all up next. Y'all up next. Ain't nobody, I'm telling you, I know everybody's name. I want to say it, but I know better to say it, because every time I do it, I delete it. I just ain't got the heart to say people's names. Ain't nobody getting away with this. They can't even give you their anger, their emotions. These people that's psychotic, they can transfer their anger to you. Man, sex is so transportation. I'm telling you, spiritual or physical, sex is so transportation. It ain't nothing but a teleporting device. There's somebody out there named Radio. Your name ain't Radio. I call you Radio. That's your nickname. I guess I can say thank you. I think you trying to help me. Thank you. I appreciate it. But your chances are probably slim to none. Your chance, but thank you for trying though. But it's a lot of people. I want to thank everybody out there that's been trying to help and support me. I appreciate it. I know y'all out there. I don't know you. I can't get no email. I don't get no emails. I don't get no physical mail. I don't get no mail. The Lagoon got that. Y'all just take care of that. Why? Ask the Lagoon about it. She'll take care of everything for me. Whoever she is, you did. You know what I'm saying? Just get a bunch of letters and a bunch of bags and she'll put it up. And when she got the heart to make things right, I see all of it. But man, we got to get rid of this, because it's a good find. It's a great find, man. This stuff done ruined. There's so many men and there's so many women that's in distraught living these lives because of this dark, sinister magic that people been utilizing to get paid off of it and make a living off of. Like I said, people keep saying, I wouldn't put my business. You done put my business out. I wouldn't have never blown the whistle if I didn't notice my business was out. See, I'm unique and different. It's things about my swag nobody does. And so 4 to 5 years ago, things that I was doing in the comfort of my own home, in my personal space, I started seeing it on YouTube done by celebrities. in movies. So my business was already out. This is what I'm telling you. It's more discouraging to do something like this to somebody in the dark and tell, I wouldn't put it business, I wouldn't did it. You already did it, you loser. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm not in my attitude and I'm not in my anger. I don't need nobody re-editing that. You can check my heart rate, you can check my temperature, you can check my emissions. You ain't got none of that. You ain't feeling, it ain't resonating, none of that. You already putting my business out, and it's harder for a person when you do it that way because they come out to the public, they come out to their communities, they come out to the streets, they come out to their town. People treat them different. People treat them bad. Go to a bank, try to get a loan, they get treated bad. Try to get a job, get treated bad. You don't know what's going on. It's because of this garbage. These bottles, how you got these people, they historians, they got these satellites on them, and you done tapped into their satellites and used their satellites against them. And then you wonder why God finna end the world. You wonder why God gotta let revelation be. Cause you keep doing stuff, God put something together, you don't fix something if it's not broken. You can't fix your own life. Y'all done sat here and took all these body parts from people, took all this good from people, and you still ain't got a good life. You done took all this money from people, you done took all this love from people, and you still ain't got a good life. Maybe it's not meant for you to have one. You have to earn a good life. You have to earn love. You have to go through the process to earn and get love. Like I said again, you keep saying, I wouldn't put my business out. You put my business out already, that's why I'm saying it. I ain't speaking for myself, I'm speaking for everybody who had to go through this. See, most people in my situation been dead already. And unfortunately for y'all, I'm not. So for God to keep me here and in this situation, obviously, God want me to speak my pain. All the pain, let it go. I'm speaking for the people that you done killed. I'm speaking for the dead. I'm the voice for the people. Y'all are the Get Out Squad. They made that movie too late. Because by the time they made that movie, it was already done. They look like us, they move like us, they seem like a better version of us, but they absolutely worse than us in every way fashionable. Disgusting people. Now let me tell you this. Like I said, you already put my business out. How you think I got these red flags by my name? How you think my name got this way? I ain't never been this kind of person. I'm y'all last one. You are not gonna be able to do this again to nobody. And we need to start cleaning up and fixing up all this mess that y'all been doing over these centuries. You destiny swap one life, you risk a whole frequency. Y'all been doing this for centuries. It's probably since the biblical days. There's spell work in the Bible. And that's how you know, because you started doing it. I've been reading the Bible my whole life, and I'm just now starting to really find it. That's why I had to experience it. Y'all out here sacrificing people, selling their stuff. If they get, let's say somebody get left an inheritance and left a relics and left all this, you stealing it and selling it. And then spending the money and cursing the whole families. Anybody who had anything to do with the situation just cursed everybody. To the point where they don't, it's so disturbingly messed up, nobody want to own up to it. Cause I be looking at YouTube, I try to go on other networks to look at YouTube, cause I know my stuff is in this bottle. And I'm still seeing the same thing. And this is what it looked like to me, and I'm gonna let it go after this. When I look at YouTube, YouTube is beautiful. I ain't dissing YouTube. YouTube actually shows me something. Like, YouTube is like a world eye. I mean, social media in general. It's like an all-seeing eye almost. And I see all these people. I see all this creativity, but I see it hit a dead end. You see this stuff, 1 minute it's good. It's good. All this stuff is good. Everything going good, look good. Somebody got something going on. It's new. It's something got everybody jumping. Everything look good. But then all of a sudden it dies. It don't move no more. And easily I wrote it off as this. All them people, and they done put all the people who created all them ideas in a bottle and killed them. Or they was already in a bottle because they God's children, and they sacrificed them or unalived them, and they took all their stuff, put it in the barrel. It's legal. Well, I'm here to tell you better stop doing it, because that's why ain't no more creativity moving. Because everybody I noticed that even play a part in that can't create no more for some apparent reason. They can't build no more. They literally got to keep going to these bottles and looking at other people's ideas, because they ain't got an idea in them. That's scary. That means your heart's seared, and it's a good possibility you ain't even got a soul in you. We living in the end, man. Y'all better chill. You supposed to be fighting all your might, and you supposed to be giving all your might to God and trying to get your soul back and at least preserve your soul. You supposed to be giving everything you got to God right now. Should have been done it. You running late. You almost out of time. What are you doing in the hell movie theater? Mouth drop, looking crazy, cockeyed. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Ain't that right, Wolf Cat? And where you from? They run from, you know, cats run from cameras, bro. He been walking back and forth with me the whole time until I showed the camera to him. You say that? So that's what I'm telling y'all. So we can already stop saying, I wouldn't put, you been on my business. You know my business secretly. You ruined my life. You ruined my family life. You ruined my son's life. You ruined everybody else's life around you. You ruined the people life before this, before you put me in this situation. You been doing this, and it's time to stop. Y'all done did this so long, they quit making jobs because you already got jobs. Sacrificing your own. That's why they ain't creating no job. They ain't got to it since you already got a good job. Sacrificing your own. Who can be safe in their own home today? That's what we need to think about.